All right, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Rob from Rob Cologne Radio, coming back at you one more time again. Make sure you hit the subscribe, hit the bell so you get notifications. But as normal, we'll get right into it. All right, so this weekend we got another round of fights coming up. We have Brunson versus Shahbazyan, number 8 versus number 9 in the middleweight division in the UFC. At this point, Shahbazyan is a rising star. My man is actually backed, I think, managed by Ronda Rousey. That should help him out with his stardom. And the man is real technical, you know what I'm saying? If he can pull this off and have a more convincing win over Brunson than Israel Adesanya did, that sets up a real good fight between two high-level strikers in the division. And then we got to go over to Brunson. A lot of people just are not giving Brunson, the credit he deserves, I feel like, at this point. If you don't know, he's nobody to be slept on. You have to remember, my man has a win over Uriah Hall, a TKO win over Uriah Hall, another TKO win over Lyoto Machida, the former light heavyweight champion. And you can also argue that Brunson won that fight with Anderson Silva. So at this point in time, he has about 2 or 3 losses in his last 5 or 6 fights, and they are all top tier, competition. Lost to Israel Adesanya, and he lost to Jacare Souza. And that's pretty much it, man. 2 guys that, were fighting for the title, and one of them has the title right now. Is the rated middle heavyweight champion. Then you have Shahbazyan. As far as his resume, my man has a lot of first-round finishes. Man. Very technical striker. I would say, like I said, that Israel and Adesanya fight would look real good as far as the UFC, letting people see that top-tier competition going against each other. But he is 11-0 right now, has 4 fights in the UFC, all of them first-round finishes except 1 decision. So my man is a fast starter. And if you look at Derek Brunson, my man is a killer be killed fighter, gun and gun down fighter. So this may be a quick night for one of these guys. I do know one thing, that Brunson has a tendency to get real sloppy, especially when he feels like he has somebody hurt. If he does that against Shahbazyan, it's going to be a very early night for him. I would like to see Brunson use his wrestling like he attempted to do with Israel and Adesanya. And you always get that thing where you have a high-level striker in the UFC, and they're not known for grappling. The first thing people say is wait till he runs into a grappler. So I feel like that's the path of a victory for Brunson. I would go and talk to Kamaru Usman, and take some pages out of his book and try to run the gas tank out, on Shahbazyan. I don't think he has a lot of fights that have went the full distance, so that may be something you can exploit from him. Brunson is over, with Wink John, I believe, still. So I believe that's something they'll probably look at in the first place. If you look at the fight with him and Israel Adesanya, he did attempt to wrestle a lot. But Izzy was able to fight him off, man, and caught him with that knee and dropped him. But that's just my thoughts on that fight, man. Make sure you check in with me for the post-fight breakdown and a breakdown of some other UFC fights coming up. But it's your boy Rob from Rob Cologne Radio, and I'm out. 1.